Here's a couple questions that you could ask that are considered level 3 and will really get to you understanding and vice versa what your self-narrative really is. What is one of your biggest regrets? And what would you do differently today if you had the chance? Whew, this gets emotional real quick, right? And again, your trust and rapport has got to be there before you step into this one, because guess what? That person's going to want to know yours as well. This is definitely a very vulnerable question to ask, and I think a really powerful one too. Because if someone has a hero mindset and hero self-narrative, then they are going to look for opportunities to do things differently today. Okay, here's another big one. This was one that I loved asking strangers when I was eating lunch with them and getting to know them during my meal date season in college. Again, refer back to this video to learn all about the crazy New Year's resolution I started to eat a different meal with a stranger every single day on my college campus. There was a profound shift when I asked, tell me about a time where you had a huge challenge or a huge problem in your life, and it was so insurmountable that you didn't know if you would get over it. How did you overcome it? What did you do? Now that's a mouthful, right? But I'm basically trying to get to where their mindset is. And the reason I asked that question was because I was in a bout of depression at that point. So I was hoping I would get to hear stories of hope. I would actually use myself and I'd say, hey, I'm in a really rough season right now. And to be honest, I don't have a lot of hope every day or on the day-to-day. So can you share a time with me? Because I'd just love to hear your thoughts and insight. Can you share with me a time where you kind of felt that way, and what did you do to overcome it? And it's a really powerful question because you are actually giving someone permission to share, encourage you, and also potentially walk alongside you through it from that point forward, because you gave them the gift of your vulnerability by going first. Here's another good one. What is something that you wish more people asked you? And then ask them that question, right? And sometimes it takes us a while to think of this because we're like, oh, I don't really know, because people haven't asked it. But I have always been so grateful when people have asked me this question, because I realized that sometimes I just needed someone to ask me, what's giving you hope today? And then I'm like, wow, okay. Because that's the question that I wanted asked. And then it makes me start thinking about hope. It's a really powerful one to use. Give someone the opportunity to give advice or insight on something. This is an incredible bridge builder and relationship builder when you share with someone what's going on in your life and ask for their advice or insight, because we want to help others. I truly believe it's in our DNA. We are blessed when we're a blessing to others. I mean, every time I've been able to come alongside somebody and they're really struggling and they say afterwards, man, I don't know what I would do without you, or thank you so much, that fills me up because I got to walk with somebody through something. So by just being transparent and saying, hey, this is what I'm currently going, maybe it's a job search. Hey, I'm currently on the job search. I'm really struggling. Do you have any advice for me? Or what makes you successful at your job? These are great ways to kind of get someone to share from the standpoint that you respect them enough to ask for their input, which means you want to know how they think